We have been getting word that there has been some sightings of undead near the town of Chesterfield. Well, everybody, we're pulling up and there's a plump man outside, kind of waving his arms. Help, please, please! My son is in the forest and there's been sightings of undead. Please, you must help me. I was attacked by this figure, and then when I came to, my son was gone, and then I saw for a brief moment an undead walking in that same direction, but I don't know where he went. As Fook brings you to the spot where his son was lost and he was attacked, he points out to the ground. He's like, that right there, that was where I was assaulted. You can see my blood on the ground. And those little tiny itty bitty footsteps that look panicked and frightened and scared, that is my son, Sook.
Are you a tracker? How do you know that the footsteps look panicked?
He probably saw his son in a panic.
Fair
Also, his father was attacked.
Sure, yes. Because young boys have great respect and love for their fathers, just like me. Anyway, no family trauma here. Did you see who attacked you?
No.
He said a figure.
A man. Or a
Man.
woman.
Or a woman.
Did he have one arm?
No.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't a one-armed man. You were not attacked by a one-armed man. Okay.
I don't get the reference, but okay.
All right.
Don't know if there is one.
I don't think so.
Really? You guys don't understand the reference to the one-armed man? It was a one-armed man. No, The Fugitive?
No.
Really?
I thought you were talking about
You've never seen The Fugitive?
What's the drummer that has one arm?
From Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Was he a drummer?
Like, I thought maybe you're just referring to a Def Leppard. Like, maybe Def Leppard's out here.
Was it a Def Leppard?
You hear drums in the background.
You hear war drums and it's just Def Leppard. Okay. No, you guys never seen The Fugitive?
I mean, a long time ago. but-
Yes, that one really tall woman actress made her debut in that movie as a doctor. The one who's kind of crass, and she has that game show on network television.
Game show.
I'm not getting any of this.
She was the boss on 40-Year-Old Virgin for the video store he worked in.
Oh.
The tall one with the
the
short.
blonde hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was inexplicably in that movie, and it's quite wild.
She was?
She was.
Really?
She played a doctor or nurse, something like
doctor?
that. Yes.
Oh, is that when he goes to look at the hospital to figure out
Correct.
where...
Is she like the
'cause
same
he
kind
needs
of
to figure out
character?
who made the prosthetic.
Yes, she's very normal.
She's not even like kind of bitchy at all?
Not at all. She's very
Wow.
helpful.
Wow.
Cuts him a break, doesn't report him.
Oh.
Allows him to continue
Was that like her first role?
fugitiving, I believe.
Well, in The Fugitive, he was a doctor. So, like, he wasn't...
Slipped in a Katon there.
You're speaking in your voice.
I'm trying to do you're doing your voice. So I'm like, oh, I got to keep in character then.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. We love plays.
We really love plays. And
Yeah.
this helps us because
I mean,
like,
you're literally a bard. So
Do you
Am
know
I?
that?
I don't think you know that.
you act like a bard.
What
That's
is
a good
that
way to
supposed
say.
to mean?
I like
Actually,
that.
yeah.
I'm going to start using that from now on. You're being a real bard right now.
You look like you sound like a bard.
I was going to use that later. No. All right. Anyway, so what do we do now?
I think we follow the footprints.
Cool. So do you know how to track stuff? Like,
No, but I can follow footprints. And when we can no longer follow footprints, then we'll figure it out.
Are the footprints seemingly pretty easy to follow, Jake?
Yes.
Does anyone here have any skill in
survival?
survival?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Do you really?
I'm wise. So yeah.
Okay. So perhaps somebody here, would anyone here happen to know any way to track these footprints more efficiently?
Magnuson, would you like to?
Again, it's Magnolia or Maggie. Those are the only two options. I think I made that pretty clear on
Why
the
does your
card right
character
here.
always have an issue with people changing names?
I don't know why everyone's changing my name. There's no need to change my name. I have one name.
I heard your name was
I have two
Magnus?
names. What?
Magnus is your name?
No, it's
Yes.
not.
Yes.
No, it's definitely not.
Yes.
Magnus, please.
It is one variation of the name.
No. Again, I'm going to be reporting this when we get back.
I know you.
I'm-
Listen,
If you survive.
please don't report me. I know your
Excuse
name.
me?
Oh, that's a possibility.
I'm going to go back to the cart right now. I don't need to be here. I
Sure.
will just go back.
I look back. Is the cart still there?
It was never there to start.
No,
It's like the genie from Aladdin. Just
the
"Ah, where'd it go?"
Fishborn is sitting there picking his teeth with his long fingernails. As he looks there, he's like, "Hey."
You want to go back to that?
Hello, Fishburne.
No, never
Good
mind.
to see you as always.
I don't want to go
Yeah.
back to that.
Good to see you too, Jerome.
Magnolia, I've been part of the order for a few years now. I promise to put in a good word for you so we can get you in here, get your ordainmentship. I am not sure that's what it's called.
I
but
said I wasn't sure either, and no one would correct me, so I guess it's right.
because I
Magnuson,
don't.
No.
Katon has no power over what he tells you. I do not know why he's weaving such stories.
Are you telling lies to me?
No, I'm simply saying that when we're done and I go back, I will put in it. I will speak to people and let them know how effective and helpful you were, assuming that you actually are effective and helpful. So
You are one of the unvoiced, Katon.
I have a
Your
voice and I'm
word.
using it.
It is your voice, not one of her.
There is like a suggestion box. We could probably like put some notes in there. And
Would not be the first time.
I'm pretty
Yet-
sure it just goes straight to the furnace.
Yet here I stand before you,
I noticed that we're always warmer the more people complain.
as Sonore wills it.
Okay, let's be on our way, please. Magnolia, the
All right.
sooner we do this, the sooner we can be over with it.
Sure. Okay.
Also,
fine.
there might be a child being eaten
Follow the
right now.
stupid steps. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care.
Do
Just
you need to
don't
s-
call me different names. That's all I'm asking for. It's
I-
very simple.
I have called you one name,
Okay. It's not my name though. So
but they're not different.
He has a point.
he called me a different name.
Well, he called you one name as well.
It was a different name
I've
than
also-
his name.
But we have stood pat on that one name, haven't we?
I
Therefore,
mean, if you're referring to both people in that conversation, then yes, you are correct in the way you said that.
but
Yeah, I know.
semantically, we have kept to one name.
He is also correct in that statement.
Okay. You guys are so annoying and I just want to go home. I hate this. Can we please just find this little boy? Please.
Oh, please understand. I also hate this too. I have no tears left to cry.
So
You must-
about my son Suck.
Sook.
Sook.
Do not worry.
Wait, is
Fook.
that your other son?
Yes.
What are your other son's names?
Oh, my other 4 sons.
We
I only
Sook,
have.
Suck.
Oh no.
Then
Luck.
there's Muck. There's Luck.
Luck, yeah.
He's
Wait,
the
I thought it was
oldest.
a ooh.
Ook. It was an ook sound.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Luke.
it's gonna be Luke.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Cool.
normal.
So-
Yeah.
Much to everyone else's dismay as well, it is a very normal name.
Luke, Mook.
Be careful.
Sook.
There are very racist names you can say with this connotation, and I believe you just said one of them.
Did I?
I think so.
Let's get all that out.
Yep.
Wait, which one?
The one that starts with an M.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, you don't say that.
There's
I see, I
There's
don't
a G
actually-
one in there. There's a K one in there. There's
Yep.
wow. There's a lot of. Oops. I
Hey,
don't
your
think-
kids have different names.
I don't think I realized that until right now.
I have to say, I actually don't know any of those because I'm not racist. So
We'll teach you off. Mike.
I'm so not racist. I sometimes say racist things because I don't realize they're racist.
Mm.
I apologize for anything I may have said.
Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and get that out.
We'll just bleep it.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
But we'll put this on a paywall, baby.
But luckily,
And all those funds will go towards some organization.
but luckily, Fook, perfectly acceptable to my knowledge.
I'm pretty sure we're safe.
until it comes out, and we'll
Let us
find
know in the
that out.
Discord if we did a bad.
If
Some
assuming the
small
Discord does
country
not get
out in the middle of
canceled.
the water rages against us and cancels us.
20 years from now, we will be canceled.
For sure.
But if that is the Sun Ray wills, so it shall be.
Oh Lord.
I've only had a half glass of wine.
Need more already.
Speaking of being canceled, perhaps we should cancel this child being lost. Meaning that
I thought you were about to say
Very-
cancel this child.
being
I was
lost,
like-
I said.
Yeah, I was thinking
Very,
something. Yeah.
very flimsy. You really had to like work your way to that one.
Much like your wrists, Initiate.
Excuse me, my
You
wrists are
have
great.
flimsy wrists.
What's wrong with that? I'm
Medicine check.
not a fighter.
I got a 19 plus my. Let me look at those wrists.
My
Katon,
wrists
what
are
is your
fine.
assessment of her wrists?
I got a 23,
Don't
Jake. How are her
look-
wrists?
They're pretty weak.
Don't look at my wrists. They're fine. Everybody
I-
likes my wrists. They're
Mm.
dainty. Okay,
They are weak.
dainty.
I mean, dainty. Yes, you could use the word dainty.
Yeah. and lovely.
Now, Katon pulls back his gauntlet. Now that's a wrist.
Oh, it's why is there so much hair?
Oh, yes. Well, that replaces so I grow it out to cover the missing skin. It's like a comb over. It's just that's my sword arm. So
you know who else has small weak wrists? My son.
Oh, that's the best. The best.
I love that while he's saying this, there's just like a little bit of blood like dripping off of the side of his ear where he's like bleeding out of his ear.
Wound for sure.
Oh my God.
He's like, I might be about to pass out from blood loss, but I do need you to go save my son before I do.
Oh my God.
Like, I am in serious need of medical attention, but if you could please just, as long as you're walking in the right direction before I walk away, I would really appreciate it.
Yes. Magison, if you would lead the way with your...
What? No, I'm not leading anything. That's his job.
My God. Katon at this point does start to just follow the footprints, despite the fact that he has no tracking skill, because Maggie seems to be unwilling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a survival check.
15 plus 1, so 16.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. You can follow the tracks.
I'll just look over your shoulder to see if I see anything
Okay,
else.
then you also give me a check. Does Jerome Potpourri want to make
Yeah,
one?
he's going to be in the back
Okay.
and just kind of half paying attention to what they're doing. He's almost in his own little world, but he's still just kind of double checking every once
That's
in a
on
while.
point. That sounds all right.
And this is a survival check?
Survival check, yeah.
14.
14? Okay.
So yeah, that makes
none of us
a lot of
rolled
sense.
I
Yeah.
got a
terrible.
20.
I'm just making sure they don't miss anything major.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a
Not,
nat 20?
not now.
Oh,
No,
still good. Okay.
17 plus 3.
We both rolled better than you.
I'm
Yeah.
just, again, I'm the driving instructor,
Yeah.
letting them take the reins, the wheel, and just making sure they don't do anything catastrophically bad.
I would find it super funny if they like completely miss everything and you also miss like just like this hanging child body like onto your lap.
If Sonray wills it.
Sonray wills it.
Sonnery will, yeah, I mean, that's just roll the dice.
So Katon,
Okie
you are able to follow the tracks fairly easily. Like there are some spots where it kind of gets a little tough to read. With Magnolia kind of pointing out like, oh, hey, no, the tracks go this
real
way.
condescending like too. Like, no, over there. See that little heel right there. Look.
Oh, yes. So
Magnolia, what you would notice is another set of footprints is a very loose term for it. It seems like it is the same body that is walking behind this child, but the gait on this is very odd. It seems like one leg or it's like something like long is getting dragged behind it, but there's only one foot that is making the print.
If you just want to stop for a second, I have something to like show you.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so look at that. See, that's like a regular like weird foot, but like that's like not even a foot. So I don't know. Something, I guess it's something.
Well, we know that
right?
someone had attacked
like, is that
a child.
right, Jerome?
and-
Like that's something probably. Like I don't know. I don't know.
That
but
is
like
something.
it's
yes.
probably something. So
Yeah.
just FYI. Like
Very good. We will take that in consideration moving forward. Now
you
we know
didn't
that
notice it, but I did. So like that's probably pretty good that I noticed that and like
Yes,
told you about it. Right.
Yes. I feel like we should just mostly worry about saving the child.
Yeah.
and then we
I
can-
am.
and then we can take
that's me
credit for
helping
things.
You putting this child first by like pointing out the steps that are weird.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So
Thank you,
just,
Maggie.
Just letting you know.
And as you continue to follow the child's footprint, you see kind of more and more of these like weird footprints starting to converge onto where the child is like running.
But that's not good.
Can I get a perception check from all?
Now, I'd like everyone at home know I'm using my dice that I first got the very first time I ever played D&D, and I played Katon for the first time. And they're rolling good today. I got another.
I was gonna laugh. It was like a 1. It's like,
Yeah,
check
right.
that.
I got an 18. They're being good to me today.
13 plus 7 for 20.
Oh, God damn it.
I rolled really bad, so I got an 8 plus 5.
Okay. So Magnolia, you are just filing your nails right
Yep.
now.
Of course.
Katon, you look out and you see about 5 bodies out in the distance, and you hear a kind of squirrely voice. Hey, get away from me! Get!
If my name's not Sook,
Do you know who my father is?
he's Fook the Fifth. At that point, I think once Katon saw that there were like multiple things converging on this child, I think he took out his axe.
Okay.
And took a shield off his back, and he looks at everyone and he says, "Gets battle ready. Apparently there's danger afoot." These bodies are like on the ground.
No, they are upright.
Oh, there's like people like surrounding something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Humanoid-esque figures. You're about like 20, 30 feet, but like through dense forest. So it's kind of hard to pick them out.
See? Yeah. I don't believe we have time to handle this stealthily. My advice is to rush in. Otherwise, the child's life might be forfeit. Agreed? Okay. And then Katon proceeds to rush in because nobody answers him, and he doesn't want a child to die from a lack of interaction. Katon begins to sprint in. I think what he does is he does try to like. He tries to. Okay, so this is the first time Katon's ever tried to do this, right? He tries to sneak up on him, like kind of like, okay, here I come, you know. And then he figures once they see him, he'll start sprinting. See how close he can get before they turn on him.
Okay.
I just want to watch myself roll a 1 on a stealth check because I always do.
Okay, so you are trying to sneak up on
I'm doing that thing where like you're hunched over and you're trying to like distribute the weight as you move kind of quickly, like a quick sneak.
Like a quick sneak. Okay.
Yeah, quick sneak.
Oh, you know, those quickie sneaks.
Which is not going to go well for him, and I already know it.
Yeah, roll with disadvantage.
I was going to anyway because I had heavy plate mail. There's a 4. Okay, 3.
Okay. What's Jerome Potpourri do?
If Jerome Potpourri's staying, if Katon is going to go forward, he will look over at Maggie, and he hears that Katon is not being quiet. So he's not worried about being stealthy.
Yeah.
Because he hears like, and he goes, okay, well, if he's making that noise, there's nowhere to stealth.
I step on an armory.
So I will look over at Maggie. Come, let us embark on our journey together. Stay close.
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
And he'll just very calmly walk as Katon is hunched and trying to sneak and being really into that moment. Jerome is just strolling behind him.
Yeah, and
staying close.
And maybe getting close. Like I'm trying to go slow. Like he's so stealthy, and he's just like going the same speed as me.
I'm standing up right behind you.
Yeah, and somehow quieter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not quieter, but he doesn't care. He's not trying to stealth.
Yeah. Okay. Let us roll initiative.
He is going to, as he's next to Katon, put his hand on Katon's shoulder. And he's going to...
Well, shouldn't we all roll initiative first?
Would you just... Katon. This control issue you have is...
necessary in order to ensure that the podcast follows some semblance of rules. But yes.
It's burdensome.
Our rules are there are no rules.
Instructor Potpourri reaches over and touches your shoulder and casts Vigilant Blessing. As an action, you give one creature you touch, even myself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes. The benefits ends immediately after the roll or until you use this feature again.
Okay, so he did that before we started.
Yes.
Rolling.
I think that was the whole point of him doing
okay,
it
I
before
get it.
we
I get
rolled.
it. Okay. All right. Well, because I'm just like, no.
But you know what?
can't just
Actually,
cast-
but you know what? I already said initiative, so actually you don't get that. So
Let's see if this does us any favors here, huh?
I would assume at least a little bit.
Not necessarily. I could roll lower on the second one. I did, and I still rolled a 3.
Oh no.
3 on initiative. I rolled a 4 and a 3. And I rolled a 3 on initiative. Katon's back, baby. I'm sure you all missed him. I
I'm
certainly
just gonna go ahead
fucking
and write
didn't.
you down on the very bottom because
Instructor Potpourri got a 15.
Maggie got a 14.
okay. Alrighty. Well, Instructor Poopourri. It is your turn first. What would you like to do? There are 5 humanoid-esque figures. You are, with your perception check that you had earlier, I would say you could smell the stench of death in the air. And
Yeah.
you would be very accustomed to this.
I mean, you are a cleric.
Yeah, well, that was the whole point.
Christy, do you have a lot of save attack rolls on the stuff you use, or is it mostly a spell casting, right?
Attack rolls?
Yeah, probably not.
No.
Okay.
A lot
So
of saves.
still with his hand on Katon's shoulder, he will say,
Wow, that didn't do anything.
wow, what a waste.
Was that a spell or just a cantrip?
No, it's an ability.
Oh, it's an ability. Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
He will say, remember, stay close, do what you must, show them Sonray's love. And he's going to cast Bless on you. And you bless up to 3 creatures which are in range, so I'm going to hit yours with it as well, and mine to
Okay.
myself. This is a first level spell. And you can bless it with 3 creatures. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, we can roll a d4 and add to that. So we all have a d4 to add to our attack rolls or our saving throws.
Hell yeah.
And
I have added
he
that dice
will,
to my ready collection.
yeah, and he'll start again, just very slowly sauntering forward.
Okay.
Towards to close the gap, just to get a little bit closer.
Okay.
With
So wait,
that,
so how far away are they? Sorry, we didn't really set up the map.
like 20 feet.
20
out in
feet?
front, yeah.
Okay, so how far do you walk?
20 feet.
All right. You don't go 30 feet?
I can't go 30 feet.
Why not?
I only have a 20-foot movement.
You actually knew that?
I
Or
sure
did
did.
your computer just tell you that?
Oh, it says my movement is
Okay. Yeah, your movement's only 20 feet.
20
because
feet
you-
walking.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised. Now, did the Beyond do that for you?
I did it in my brain because I'm a smart guy.
So how do you know it's only 20 feet?
Because I put the note there and it says 20 feet.
But how do you know that?
Because I did the calculations, the trigonometry
What's
it
the
takes to
thing that makes
calculate
you only have 20 feet?
the fact that I have plate mail
But why?
and it weighs me down.
But I have plate mail and I don't have a movement speed of 20 feet.
Yeah, because it's not part of my class feature.
It's part of your strength.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see. So here's the thing. I only recently realized that because I keep seeing all these notes about speed and movement. And I'm like, oh my God, I've had plate mail this entire time. Have I been moving too long? And it was like, no, you got to have 15 strength. And I'm like, oh, that's what that's about.
I have
Okay.
14.
And you have 14. That's why I was glancing at your character sheet before we started. And I'm like, I'm going to get him on this. Good job. I'm a little upset that I don't get to be the rules lawyer pain in the ass.
Your boy knows stuff, dude. Do you not know
Ben-
the role I'm playing in this? I am the know-all benevolent caregiver and caretaker
You don't seem benevolent.
of my flock. Well, you don't know. You don't know anything about me.
I don't know. You creeped the shit out of me. Okay, great. You move up to engage with them. Okay.
Okay, it is the zombies' turns. 2 of them are going to turn around as but where you see the flesh starting to peel off of their face. You see the clothing that they have looks fairly similar to Mr. Fook that you saw attacked. The one actually, give me a perception check.
Not the best. 6 + 7, so 13.
When you look at them, you see a symbol that looks it kind of is like degraded, but you see the same marking, like almost like a burn mark on the side of their neck. You can't place the actual like what it looks like exactly.
Well, that was gonna be so. Is it like a religious thing? Because that's a different story. Or history.
Yeah,
like,
I think
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I think it would probably.
If
have,
not, that's fine. But if I can see a marking, then my next thing to be would like, what is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd start.
I would make a religion check. That would be fine.
Got cocked.
14.
14.
Yeah.
It looks vaguely similar to like it looks like 2 different symbols. It kind of looks like Sonray's like holy fire, and then it kind of also looks demonic. But it seems like almost like a mixture of the 2. You can't really place to like a certain religion.
Okay. I'll just keep that to myself for now.
And they are going to attack
Okay.
First zombie. That is a 4.
It's a miss.
That is a 17 plus 2.
That's a
That is
miss.
19. Okay. Let's keep going. That is a 13. That'll miss 2.
Yep. Are they doing two swipes each?
No. Was that 3? Did I roll 3?
You rolled 4 times.
Oh, did I roll 4 times?
You sure did.
Okay. Well, now the one is going to attack the kid because
Okay.
there's 5. Wow. This dice sucks. It looks beautiful. The dice is gorgeous.
Ooh, that's the hollow one?
That's the
Yeah,
pretty one. Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
sucks.
I think you realized that last time too.
Yeah, but
That's
then I
fine. You
didn't
can
bring
keep,
him
you can
last
keep
time.
using that.
Yeah, keep using that. We like that.
At least when you're attacking the kid. If you want to make it like dramatic, you can attack us with a different dice. But if you're going to attack the kid, can you use your shitty dice?
No, I just suck at rolling today.
Oh, okay. No problem.
All my dice suck. Wait, this isn't good.
You know the old saying,
Oh, okay, there we
only a poor tradesman has complaints about his tools.
A tradesman?
You did say that weird.
Tradesman. Yeah.
A tradesman. I mean, I said carriage
man.
I
Carriage
can't
man.
really talk. Okay. Well, I guess the zombies are just very slow. You do hear little Suck go, oh, wow, you guys.
Sook.
It's
It's
Sook.
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 Yeah,
Can we
little
not call
suck.
the little kid
A
suck?
little suck.
You ever call anyone a little Suck?
It's Sook.
It's Sook.
Can we
But-
say that he has a longer name, like Sooksworth or something? I don't know.
Sook's worth.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
No,
it's
it's
too late.
just
Sorry.
Sookington.
Sukifer.
Almost okay. Anyway, so the little kid does not die to zombies this round. That's nice.
Yeah. And you hear, hey, you're messing with my new friends. Mister, he points to Jerome. They're my friends, not yours. And then it is Maggie's turn.
Mine?
Yes.
Who, me?
Okay. Me? Maggie is going to, how far away are they?
Like 20 feet from you.
20 feet. Okay, perfect. Maggie's going to pop up in between Katon and Jerome. And are you in the mix yet?
No, I'm 20 feet away from them. He is up to them. They are 20 feet away. There's essentially 4 squares between us.
Gotcha. All right. Maggie's going to cast Thunderclap on the area.
Can you read that spell for me?
I feel like I feel like that comes off of you.
What do you mean?
Read it.
You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
What is the range?
30 feet.
From point of impact? I'm going to go ahead and say that says self.
No.
No, I think that
Oh.
one's.
Component self.
Self. So you create a thunderclap originating out of yourself, and everybody gets hit except for you.
Yeah.
Okay, Leaf.
Well, poor.
Is your middle name
little-
Leaf?
I'm
Are you
aiming,
Magnolia Leaf?
I'm aiming it at the undead.
And the small child.
So you said 30 feet?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I think you'll hit everybody basically based upon where you said you were.
Oh,
If
wait.
you're
I'm
ahead of
sorry. No, it's not 30 feet. It's 5 feet.
5 feet around you,
Okay. Yes.
then you will only hit me.
No, then I won't do that. Never mind. I'm going to cast. She's going to cast Bane. That's 30 feet. Is that all right with you?
Who are you casting it on?
We'll see. So
Jerome, the kid, and you.
she's gonna take out a little pin that she has and poke her finger. Ow, ouch! And then she's going because I need a drop of blood for the material.
Of course, because we pay attention to that kind of stuff.
For flavor. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target fails the saving throw, that makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4 and subtract that number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
So there's 5 zombies, you said?
Yes.
So which 3 do you want to do? The ones attacking Jerome or the ones attacking the kid?
The ones attacking the children. The
Okay.
child.
So they have to do
Yes.
a what save?
a charisma.
That is a 48.
That's not possible.
No. That is a not. No, wait. It's minus 2. So that's an 8.
Okay. Fail.
There's just no way that.
That is a 3.
Fail.
Last one is a nat 20
Come on.
minus 3.
17. That'll do it.
That'll pass.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're
Okay.
8 plus.
You're probably 15.
You're 8
I
plus
am
7.
15.
15, yeah.
I wanted Jake to not know it yet.
Okay, well, now I know it.
Okay.
8 plus
Now I
proficiency
can
plus.
cheat.
So I
spellcraft.
baned
Okay.
2 of them.
You bane 2 of them.
That must be the sexiest fucking zombie. That is a high charisma roll right there.
He
At
turns
that
around,
moment-
his hair flushes in the wind, his skin flips off and folds
Ew.
back a little bit.
Yeah, skin's blowing in the wind.
Yeah, instead of his hair blowing in the wind, it's a little skin.
Ew.
And he looks at you and raises his eyebrow and says, "You ruined it, Ben."
He won't let you just have the joke.
No, he's got to ruin all of it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He likes to do that.
Yeah, it's my role here. Oh, that looks like that hurt my neck. Just you doing it hurt my neck. Jake did a hair flip.
Flip that.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything you can do with a bonus action? Do
Oh
you
yeah.
want to?
Do you want? Do you?
No.
would-
No.
okay.
Okay.
I mean, there is, but no.
It is Sook's turn.
Sook?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sook. That's what I just said.
Yeah, I'm just saying. He has a turn. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. Why didn't you take it?
He is looking at Jerome, and again he's, "Hey, why are you messing with my friends, man?" And he pulls out a small little book as he's flipping through some pages. How do I say this? What is it? Rachom lachem shu. And as he does that, you see a hand pop out of the ground and start to raise itself up as you see this necromantic energy starting to swarm around the kid. Did I do that right? Is that how you say it?
Yes, that is how you say it. Hey everyone, it's your favorite player, Matt, and welcome to this week's Middle Break. Now look, I don't know if we have any basketball fans out there, but the Warriors just beat the Kings in Game 7. Steph Curry went for 50. Let's go! So I'm coming in pretty stoked, so I'm going to try to keep myself toned down just a little bit so we can get through this cool, calm, and collected. All right, welcome to this week's Middle Break. It is I, your favorite player, Matt. As you know, every single week there are things you can do to help our podcast grow, so let's get through those so you can get back to our episode. The first thing, subscribe, rate, and review our podcast wherever you get our podcast from. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcatcher you use, go to that podcatcher, leave a 5-star review, hit the subscribe button, and also write up a little synopsis about why you like our show so that other people who come across it might have the same interests as you and might think, you know what, I'm going to give that podcast a shot because cool boy 69 says it's funny. So, you know, anybody whose name's Cool Boy 69, I pretty much follow to the T. So help us out and write that review, won't you, please? Also, be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at New Crits on the Block. We're always posting content on there, behind the scenes footage, past episodes, funny quotes. One of the ways you can help us on there the most is by either sharing that content to your own page or by tagging people you might think might enjoy our show. We're only growing through word of mouth right now, so if you could help us do those things, we would super appreciate it, and it really means a lot to us. One of the ways we like to show our gratitude for all of our amazing fans out there is we have a Discord that is just for New Crits. Yes, that's right. It's a Discord for all things New Crits, but not all things New Crits. Of course, there are channels in there. You can talk about the show. You can talk to the cast. You can talk to other fan members in there, but you can also talk about your own D&D stuff. You can post some art in there if you want, your own beautiful art. Don't take credit for other people's, because we've had that happen before in the past and it was a whole thing. Anyways, just look, if you want a place that you can just come, hang, chill, relax, it is a inclusive, safe space that we have been cultivating over the last few years, and we're so proud about what it has turned into. If you haven't joined it already, what the flip are you waiting for? Come join in on all the fun. And I might be thinking, well, Matt, I want to help you do all these things, but where do I get to the places that you just mentioned? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/Newcrits on the Block. It'll get you to all the places that I mentioned, and some places that I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/Newcrits on the Block. It's your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode as we delve a little further into Katon's humble upcomings. Are you enjoying the show so far? Let us know in the Discord. We'd appreciate it. As you know, we come out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. So we will see you next week. Be excellent to each other out there. We love y'all. Bye. Bye.
As you see this necromantic energy flowing around this child, as he kind of looks at the book again, as you see this book, as he opens up in front of you, see that symbol one more time, and this you can see it way clearer, where it does have the symbol of Sonore, but around it, it has like this necromantic religious base kind of surrounding Sonore. And then he looks up, he's like, "Oh, sweet! It's another friend! Man, my friends are so cool! Look at him!" And he pulls a piece of flesh off. "Look! His flesh comes off!" And he throws it at you. And that was his turn.
See, I bet you wish I had thunderclapped now. Just FYI.
So now there's
Probably would have been a good
6
choice.
of them?
Just
Now
that.
there's 6 of them.
Okay.
Katon,
Yup.
it is finally your turn.
Yeah, right. I'm the, oh, what? Oh, sorry. I just rolled a 3. Master Sook, just please put that down. You have no idea what you're doing and step away. Also, sorry about this. And he runs over, and the one attacking him, right? Because the zombie was actually attacking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just didn't understand. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, look, they're hugging me." And he puts a battle axe in that thing's skull.
Does he?
Oh, he's going to try to, that's for certain. So I rebuilt Katon because now he's not a paladin right now. I built him as a battle master fighter. Because, he came from war, right? He knows some maneuvers and stuff. And he's going to go ahead and use, so that was his movement. He's going to go ahead and use a bonus action to do a fainting attack. So he is going to, on this attack roll, he will roll with advantage. And if he hits, then he gets to do extra damage.
I like the idea of trying to like do a feint to a zombie. Like just his brain. Just
Yeah,
like,
he was always going to go for it. Like, look over there. Oh.
Yeah, right. But that's, I kind of thought about that too. But yeah, that's what he's doing. I rolled a 26 to hit.
What you didn't know is this zombie has the dragon breastplate with 28 AC. No, yeah, you hit him.
Yeah, even with, and I rolled a max on the bless. I rolled a 4. So
You're welcome, my child.
Yeah, I didn't need it, but that's still
You
really
always need it.
So when you hit with a fainting attack, not only do you get a advantage on your attack, you also deal an extra superiority die, which my superiority die are currently D8. So I deal 2d8 damage to this thing, plus my strength modifier for a total of 9 damage.
Wow.
Woohoo.
Woo.
One of those was a
Big
1.
old Katon hit.
Wow.
But the battle axe was a 1.
What a roll.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Okay.
Okay.
And I assume it's still alive after that.
Yes, it's
So I-
still definitely
Like
very much
super
alive.
alive still.
Yeah, so I attack it again. And this time I'm going to use a precision attack. So after I feint and knock it off guard, now I strike it with a precise hit. So that uses another superiority die. I'm blowing
Man,
these
you
real
just-
quick. I don't want
yeah.
the child to die.
Yeah, you're like blowing your load kind of quick, man.
I mean, hey, I'm training to be a paladin. That's what they do.
Blow
That
loads.
sounds bad. Yep.
Yeah, maybe not the best way to word
Well,
that.
but I mean, also.
So he rolls a regular attack, so he doesn't have an advantage, but he also does a D8. Oh, wow, that's really good. Jesus Christ. Oh, also, not that this is necessary, but why not? Okay, so he rolls 18 plus 6, so 24 plus 5. So he rolls a 29.
Are you adding your bless?
Yeah.
That's for attack, right?
That's the attack. Yeah. So
Okay,
he hit
okay.
29 to hit.
Okay, that'll do it.
And he doesn't get any bonus damage on this one, unfortunately, but he rolls a max damage. So 8 plus 3, so another 11. So 11 and 9. So he does a total of 20 battle axe damage to this zombie.
Okay, yeah. As you run over, you lift your battle axe up and just bring it down onto its skull as you like cleave open its head for a second, and it like goes to reach out for the kid, and Sook reaches out and grabs his hand as you just continue to split the zombie in half as you see Sook's face go pale Friends!
Child, these are not your friends. These are the undead. Get away from them.
And he goes to spit at you. They're my friends.
Insolent child, stop. Oh my God, is this what it's like to be a father? Oh God, I'm so sorry, Dad. Oh.
It is Potpourri's turn.
Yeah. I am going to again slowly walk up to the kid. If I pass a zombie, I pass a zombie.
Okay.
But I'm just walking.
You will pass a zombie. That is 15 plus 4 with 19.
It's a miss.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it takes a swipe at me as I continue to walk by, and I creakingly with my armor kneel down to the child. Child, may I please see your book?
Why do you want it? It's mine. I found it.
I will return it to you shortly. I would just like to possibly take a look at it.
Okay. Only if you can tell me some more what these words mean.
I will tell you what all words mean, child.
Okay. And he hands you the book.
Okay. He's going to put the book in his breastplate and say, look him in the eye and say, let us take care of these friends. I will show you how to make new ones. Deal?
Pinky swear.
And he'll hold out a pinky. Pinky swear?
Okay. And he puts his fingers around like, ow!
And he holds his pinky there, staring into his eyes with this blank vacantness.
Mister, you're really creepy.
He is. He really is.
Could you mind letting go? My finger hurts. Please?
He'll hold it again for another beat and then release his pinky.
Ow.
Now, stay behind me.
Only if you promise not to grab me again.
He'll turn around and on the nearest zombie towards him, he's going to cast Sacred Flame on the zombie. That's whatever zombie is closest to him attacking the kid.
Okay.
And that is going to be a dexterity saving throw for you.
No, fun.
For a zombie.
They have like a 5 or something.
I like this. These metal dice I got.
Yeah.
Not too bad. That's 19 minus 3,
Ah, that saves.
which is a number.
Ooh.
16.
Yep, that's safe. Okay.
Okay.
Do they get anything?
Nope.
Not even for
Complete
us.
miss.
Total
Right.
miss.
All right. Is that cantrip?
Mm-hmm.
The kid's tugging at his plate mail. Mister, where's my book?
Yeah, he threw off my aim a little bit.
Please stop. It is difficult to save your life when you are.
You have to be more emotionless. There's too much emotion in
I'm a
your voice.
Katon. I don't know how to be emotionless.
I'm
He's the angst
Katon.
character.
You have to talk like
That's my turn.
this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It is the zombies' turn. They are going to try to. We got 5 because we got 1 dead.
Now there's 2 of us in front of the kid, right?
Yes.
So are there still any like
There's not really. No, they're not going to be attacking the kid because
Excellent.
you got
that was kind of my goal.
potpourri in there. Man, I don't really think they're gonna hit you guys. These little zombies. That's 11 plus 4.
Nope.
Oh,
What?
my hair just fell out.
What?
Just
One hair?
Just one big old piece of hair.
Oh, that's okay.
Well,
That'll start
that
happening
happens all the
in greater frequency as you get older. You'll not get used to it.
You lose hair all the time, Jake.
I don't
No.
know, Jake. I don't know what they're talking about. Doesn't happen.
I don't, guys.
Couldn't tell you.
It can't
I
happen
shed
anymore.
hair all the time.
Yeah, but it's not for me. When I shed hair, you know what that means? It's more balding. I can't make a bald.
At least your hair still has color in it. I currently have a situation where the hair coming out of my mustache directly underneath my nostrils has gone completely white. So I look like I always just have 2 streams of snot coming out of my nose.
You do have these little patches there,
Yeah,
don't
and
you?
they're just coming right out of my nostrils.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, except for the fact that it looks like that I'm
It's kinda cute.
constantly just like blowing snot out of my nose. It's
You can
kind of-
shave it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait a couple years until the whole thing goes white, and then problem solved.
Bleach it.
Why don't you just dye it with the little like dye
Because it
brushes?
can't. Because my beard hair is like red, yellow, brown, black. I have like multiple colors in there. It would look weird.
Do
That's why
one
you
hair
dye
at
it.
a time, painstakingly.
Yeah.
With little tiny
It's like
pieces
painting
of
a mini.
tin
You
foil.
just dye it all really deep, dark black.
Yeah. There's a
that-
look.
That won't be.
There's
weird.
a look.
Only a black mustache. The rest of it though is still the regular.
Well, no, you
color.
do the whole beard.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not dyeing my
Oh,
hair.
sounds like you're like there's a solution for you.
Seems
to
like you
fix
lack
this.
conviction, Katon.
Yeah.
No, I am convicted that I'm going to grow old and there's
Okay.
nothing I can do about it. So here it comes.
Well, there are
Um,
things you can do about it.
Wow, that misses 2.
I think you have to roll at least a 16 to hit.
Yeah. That's a 2, and last one, that's an 8. Wow, I cannot roll.
Well, they
today.
are just mindless zombies. So
Yeah, but I want to hit you.
we are a paladin and a fighter fighting zombies. I mean,
Okay,
a cleric. Yeah. Anyway,
Maggie, it's your turn.
Okay, where are are they in like a little clump together?
They're in a clump, and then on the other
Clumps.
side of that clump from you
Mm-hmm.
is your friends and said young boy.
Perfect.
Sook.
Okay. I'm going to take out my nail file and go, you know what? I'm sick of this. And I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers. And I shoot my nail file up in the air and it becomes a cloud of nail file daggers that is now going to come down on the zombies.
Okay.
So you fill the air with spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. Each creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time and on a turn or starts there in its turn.
Well, we don't really need to have Sook's turn anymore because he did his part. Katana, is your turn.
alrighty. I battle axe the shit out of one of the ones not currently in the cloud of daggers. So
Okay.
I kind of see that coming, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that looks all right."
It's very spooky.
Yeah, it's something. It looks like it's gonna fuck those things up pretty good. I use another superiority die and roll with advantage. I use my fainting attack.
A lot of blown stuff for some zombies, huh?
I can get these back on a short rest.
Who's to say?
17 plus, god damn, 320 plus 6, 26 to hit.
Okay.
And again, I get an extra superiority die of damage because I hit. It's 14 plus 3, so 17 damage on that hit.
17 damage.
Yeah.
Yes, you murder one of these zombies.
Okay.
Murder it.
So that's 2 down, 2 of the 6.
6.
Yep.
Total.
All right.
Yep.
And now I attack again. I'm not going to use the superiority die at this point because we're chewing through them. Just going to roll just normal attack. 9 plus 6, so 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Regular damage die, no fancy effects. 8 plus 3, 11.
11. It is not looking good. It's got like you just chop off one of its arms as it kind of.
Oh, I didn't even use my bless on that second attack. Doesn't matter. Okay.
After your turn, you hear a blood-curdling screech from. It seems like everywhere in the woods, and as this screech kind of slow, like stops, and you can hear the forest go almost dead silence. You see these zombies kind of look up into the sky, put one hand up, and then get burned completely to ash.
My daggers. I didn't even get to use them.
Katon just puts one little finger in the cube.
Okay, well, it's going to obliterate you. So
Okay, well, let me roll the
44,
damage.
please. Thank you.
just one little.
4d4?
Mm-hmm.
I really hope this is all 4s. 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
10 damage. Goddamn.
You fool.
There, you happy?
I mean, I guess it's fine. You do have terrible nails, so.
Yeah, your nails look great.
My nails look
now.
great.
Yeah,
Potpourri's first thought is going to be, was that Sanre who did that? Did it feel, could I tell if that was
You
something
said there was a
from Sanre?
blood-curdling scream.
Yeah, but then they got incinerated by a bright light.
Yeah, it's had like this semblance of Sonre's power, but it feels off.
He'll turn around with these zombies now ash in front of him. Young boy, why did you run from your father?
Oh, that's easy. Because he was like attacking somebody, and then he like dropped this book and said if I read some lines from it, I could make some really cool friends. So that's what I did. And then you guys came here and butchered my friends and burnt them to ash. And these are the friends that my dad left me. So really, I should be asking you, why are all of you pieces of shit?
Language, young boy.
Let-
And wait, I'm sorry. Your father gave you this book and
Yeah.
told you to speak these words out of it?
Yeah, I don't know. He just like attacked some dude on the road, like beat him up. And then he
And-
like turned him into like one of these cool like friends of mine.
Told you we shouldn't have helped him.
First of all, let me be clear, it was not us who incinerated your friends.
No, but that guy right there, as he points to Katon, totally just hacked one in half.
2.
Yeah, 2. See?
Well, hacked one in half, 2 was on his way, but yes, I
And then
see
like
your point.
that's if a 1 second, you see him put his fingers up. That's 5. There was 3 first, and then there was 2, and there was 1. But if he hacked 2, that's 4. Yeah, so so only 4 burnt. You got like half, I think.
Do you want me to thunderclap him? Like, should I just go ahead and, because he's obviously the bad guy. So like,
No, it's not kill children.
but like if he's a bad guy who's like making undead come out, like
There's
that's
That's not
always-
kill
probably
children.
There is
not
always
good.
room for redemption.
Okay. So do we like arrest him, or like do you have people come out and like nab him up, or like what? What's next?
So why are you guys like here? First off, why is she so rude?
It's kind
I'm
of
not rude.
No, it's just kind of a
You-
thing.
Why is she being such a bard, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really inappropriate. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Why would you say that? I don't understand.
Yeah, I just kind of, in Chesterfield, I'm kind of like the coolest kid in town.
Really?
Yeah, well, kind of the only kid in town
Oh.
outside of my few
Oh, there are
brothers.
4 brothers.
But they're not really around right now. They're kind of like out doing like super cool things because that's all my family does is just super cool stuff. So,
Describe the super cool things your family does.
well, okay, I don't really know what we're doing, but I just know that like when my dad comes home, he is super ecstatic and is always talking about how much stuff he's doing and how bright the future looks for us.
That we can both agree on.
And all we have to do is just stay in this town for a little longer and everything will work out.
What does your father do for a living?
Stuff. I know exactly what he does, but it doesn't mean I'm going to tell you what I know he does.
Jake's laughing because he stumbled through that, but
Couldn't-
that's what a kid would
But
do.
that's what a kid would say. I loved it. It was perfect.
good.
Because children are the most unhinged, psychopathic creatures on the planet sometimes. Like,
Look, if you promise you're not going to kill any more of my friends, I could totally bring you back to Chesterfield and show you like around, and you could be, oh my God, you could be my friends. How about that?
Yes.
I mean, your friend already like kind of took my book, and I wasn't even like finished reading it. I really don't know what's in it, but I was reading it.
So the man we encountered, you don't know who I speak, but he was tattered. And I'll give him a description of what he looked like. Was this not your father?
No, that's my dad. He was saying he got hurt though. That's weird because he totally just like attacked somebody. But the guy was being a total meanie. He was making fun of me.
How so?
My name.
why would anyone ever do that?
Just
The
tell
proud-
them names are meaningless.
That's what I was trying to tell him. But then he said it was just really dumb. And then my dad got really mad and said some really weird words. And then the guy got he seized up and then he fell on the ground and then he got back up and he followed me around.
Well,
And then you guys came.
yes, if
yes.
you could take us to your town, show us what it is. But first, perhaps we should reunite you with your father.
Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Where is he? Is he home or?
We had told him to return home, so why don't we start there?
Okay, yeah, I could totally bring you guys to Chesterfield. I just want to let you know, like, you are coming into town with the coolest kid there. So, just be cool. Especially the creepy hot guy.
Thank you.
Well, not like hot, like you look good, but more of like your temperature wise is really hot. Like you hurt
Yes,
my skin.
He does hurt to look at. Yeah.
as I
you're
said,
right.
that is
Yeah. Hey, quick question. What is
by design.
Maggie's charisma?
Hmm?
What is Maggie's charisma?
Very high. 18.
Man, I'm not the hottest one anymore.
No, you're not.
Okay, we follow the kid back to town. How long do you think that would take?
And like 30 minutes, an hour.
Okay, great. Can we do a short rest on the way back? Short rest considered walking, as long as you're not doing anything more strenuous than walking. Katon stands here for 30 minutes. and
This is a
begins the
dangerous
start-
precedent you're setting here,
I
Jake. You have a fork in the
know.
road, and you got to take a stand
I
here
know.
and now.
Jake.
No, you can. But I'm just saying for 2 more episodes.
That's fine.
I'm just telling you, an hour is a short rest.
Everything is just going to be within 10 minutes
Okay.
after this.
But what is it now?
You're fine. You can take a
Very good.
small, short rest, a slight rest, if I've ever seen it.
Alrighty. Katon uses his second wind, puts himself back up to full HP, and then regains all his superiority dice and his second wind capability upon doing all this. Something I meant to mention while I'm doing this, I feel like these fainting attacks and the bonus to hit, even the second winds, I feel like these are paladin abilities that are just not working quite right. Like second wind is just lay on hands on self, but it's just like he's trying to like do it and it like doesn't really work right, because a lot of these abilities are they do the same thing paladins abilities do. Like he can get advantage on attacks, kind of like his Oath of Vengeance, but he doesn't. He just gets it for one hit, and then when he hits, he gets a D8, which is kind of like a smite, but not as good. So it's just like all these things he's doing as he's doing them, he's like trying to kind of channel divine power, and it's just not quite going right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's it. I just meant to mention that I built him with all of his abilities are basically the way they were, just not as good. Also, he's level 5.
Yeah, that'd make a big difference
Yeah.
between level
Also, he's
5
level
and
5 and not level 18, and has demon blood.
Why are you here, Maggie?
Excuse me?
Why are you here?
I believe I explained it to you like a long time ago on the way here, like that I need to get ordained so I can like get my inheritance. So that's it.
But why?
So that I can have money
But why must you be ordained in order to gain your inheritance?
because
She went very clearly into all this.
my great grandpappy said that in order to inherit the family wealth, you have to be ordained before it's handed off. And my dad is not well, so he's about to not be of this earth. So I want to make sure I am in line. And he told me I have to be ordained. So that is why I'm here, to be ordained.
So you seek ordination
Yeah.
for
or
a
I
monetary purpose.
don't get a single piece of copper. Yeah. My whole family will just like, I won't have anything. I won't have a house. I won't have money. I won't have riches. Like it's kind of important.
So you seek enlightenment for a selfish reason.
It's not selfish. I have to like be able to take care of myself. Right? Like,
The order can take care of you.
Well, the
Yeah.
good news is, if you're anything like me, you can lose everything you have, and then you have to come live here anyway.
gross. No, that is not what I'm here for.
Hmm.
So it's pretty simple. I just picked this one because it seemed like it was easy. So just thought I'd do that.
Hmm.
'Kay.
I am sorry.
Thank you. That's sweet of you to say. It's pretty hard. It's been really hard. I feel pretty like it's been just really hard to get, my family to understand that like I don't want to be a paladin and I don't really want to be a cleric, but like I'm still good at stuff. And I just want to have, money so that I can like live my life and do what I want to do. Okay?
I understand.
It's not like I'm not like mean to anybody. I just like want everybody to leave me alone. Okay?
Are you prepared to walk an elongated path if that is your choosing?
What do you mean by elongated exactly? Like a couple days, maybe like a week or
As Sonore wills.
business week or
Extended weekend.
Business
Spring break.
Business glarb.
a business larb.
And he'll just turn away and continue walking.
This is Chesterfield. It's like the super sickest, coolest town around. The closest other town is like a few like days or hours or something. I don't know because I don't ever need to leave because I am in Chesterfield, and again, it's a super cool town. Things you need to know is our mayor, Barden Yahnel, is super cool. He's also like a good friend of mine. Me and him talk all the time together here and there. And then obviously we have a priest who I think is like your guys' priest or something like that, like Sunara, Sunray, something like that. Something about the sun. He really loves the sun. He is all about the sun. We actually had to make a clearing for him just so he could look and stare at the sun. Honestly, weird dude, but also kind of cool. His name's Rainfred Leonardo.
Rainfred?
Yeah, Rainfred.
Rainfred.
Leonardo.
You say it a little different like every time, just FYI.
Rainfred?
Rainfred, it is a common name.
Rainfred.
Is
Fred
Rainfred.
with a D. Renardo.
Leonardo. Yeah.
Leonardo.
Rainfred.
Got it.
I didn't say it differently that time. Rainfred. Rainfred. Rainfred.
Lando Rainfred. Got it. All right.
And then, oh yeah, and this is my house as you walk up. This city or town is very small. There's like 5 houses. There's one like town hall and a church. That's it. There's like a small little well in the center of town, just in front of the church, and you can see all of like 3 people walking around. They do have like a lumber mill kind of offset from the town, kind of tucked into the forest, which looks like that's like their main production. And as you approach young Suk's house, he's like, and this is my house. Again, it's like probably one of the best houses you'll ever see in your life, but that's just me. You guys probably haven't even seen a house this cool before. But
We live in a literal cathedral.
Yeah.
well, that's probably a
I think
literal.
she probably comes from money.
I've seen cooler houses than this for sure.
Yeah. Well,
You're kind of just a kid with an attitude. So like, come on.
well, I'm like 8, so first off, I'm almost an adult in this day and age.
I'm halfway through my life expectancy, especially around us.
Secondly, just because you have quote unquote money, like first off, you don't even need that. The priest told me that all that matters is sunray, and as long as I pray to the sun, and then everything will be super cool. So sounds like you don't even know your own God correctly.
That is why they are initiates.
And he got me there.
yeah.
I don't really subscribe to that, so I don't really know anything
Perhaps meeting this priest will give you further enlightenment.
Get it? Light.
That was the joke.
So I'm gonna
Can
go
you
with my
laugh for me?
Ha he hoo he ho. Oh ha ha he ho he he ho.
Oh, does it get darker when he does that?
Ha he hoo. I have not laughed in many a year. I seem to have forgotten how. Ha hi ha. He he ho ho ha he hoo.
I'm
Ho he ha.
not sure he actually knows how to laugh. That's
Uh,
kind of sad, actually.
yes, that's not something that we need to worry about. Instructor
You made him do
Potpourri
it.
can handle it himself. Instructor, before we go inside, may I have a quick word with you and Initiate Magnolia?
Of course.
Yes, we'll be right back, Suk. And
okay.
we go out of earshot, and I go, Instructor Potpourri, clearly the book was of some type of necromantic or demonic influence.
Yes.
Can we please have a look at that and determine what we're going to do when we find out that their family is harboring necromantic zombie raisers?
Yes, of course. He'll take the book from the little pocket inside of his chest plate and get a closer look at it now that he has it.
As you open up, the script on it is a little tough to read,
Yeah, please don't read it.
but there is a part that kind of pulls your attention. You see that there is a ritual sacrificing humans to Sanre in the name of the light.
Yes.
You gonna
Wait.
thunderclap again?
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
I
right
gotta
over
look at
there.
something.
Do you need to do it on her turn?
Possibly.
Okay. Matt is looking something up.
Oh, never mind. Go
Nope.
ahead.
He okay.
Okay.